Okay, hi everyone. I wanted to promote why cell phones are probably better than most things that we're using for trade. Okay, so okay, the cell phone system needs to replace the entire original phone system. My husband said that the cell phone system is the Tesla model, which was better than the original model. So you have a lot of waste with all those wires and all those poles, and all that needs to go down and be recycled. The cell phone towers go up, which is just metal, and the metal, and then you have more land as far as the eye can see. Then you have, with our buying and selling system, we have tons and tons of metal, like change, and then the dollar bill. Okay, the dollar bill is made out of plants. It's like using a lot of resources to create those things. But whereas you have one cell phone, each person has one piece of metal, all the other metal goes into recycling. Then you're just trading numbers. But the numbers are as far as trade, buying, and selling goes. But then you also have to make sure that you have a phone system that doesn't have the beast and its number on it, okay? And then another thing that I want to tell you guys is they're going to call every company a brand, okay? The brand is for brand in the right hand. That is what is so unfortunate about that. But you can change your language to team instead of brand, or company instead of brand. And you can have Christian companies and Christian cell phones if you can learn how to make this cell phone a little more eco-friendly. And that should help the environment, but that whole system will have to be totally changed and revamped. And then we're saying change your language from brand to company, and then you don't have a brand in the right hand. And I think the reason they call it the brand in the right hand is they put it in your hand of power, because they say you have the power to pick this up and put it down. So don't blame anyone else for your sins and take accountability for your own stuff, I think is what that message is, if anyone wanted to think about that. But they said the true mark is greed. So it is the true mark of the beast is greed, meaning people who don't want to share their resources. They said that they could do that with potatoes, okay? So, like, say you were Amish. Well, I have more potatoes than you, and I'm gonna have all these are all my potatoes, okay? And well, can I have a potato? No, you can't have any potatoes. I saved up all these potatoes. Why do you think you? Just, why should you get any of these potatoes? You didn't even sow your field. You see? So yeah. That I had a vision of a girl. I literally, that's what they brought up, was potatoes. And I had a friend of mine, and she actually was a Satanist, went to heaven, came back, and was saved, and then she went back into Satanism, and that was like the vision and conversation that Christ put before my eyes today. But yeah, pray for her. She's kind of in and out of salvation a lot of times. So she can be saved, and I'm just letting you guys know that. But so yeah, if you guys know the agenda, you can beat the system, okay? And I think that would help our Amish neighbors. Honestly, I think that would bring them a lot of peace, because there's a lot of cars, or you really, like, when you're looking at technology and when you're looking at development, I want you to weigh everything by, would an Amish person one day want to use this, and why or why not, okay? And what we're looking at is environmental friendliness, okay? What we're looking at is kindness to the planet and to your neighbor in regards to these new technologies and creations, okay? So you have to try to sell Adam and Eve this idea, and so imagine you're trying to present an idea to Adam and Eve. Would they say yes or no to the idea? Okay. All right. Love and blessings, everyone. Thanks for listening.